principle of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. He say, Hatta, now listen to this, Hatta, law kana kafiran. If the ruler was a disbeliever, if the Muslim live in the land, they might be all Muslim or some of them Muslim or whatever the case might be, and the ruler is a disbeliever, he say, La takhruju alayhi. It is not to barakallahu fikum revolt against him, illa except idha kana hunaka qudratun. If except there is an ability to do so. But having the ability, Allahu Akbar. Let's go back to Wajibul Abd a little bit for this thing right here. Because he mentioned there is four stops, 4 waqafat that the person will have to do before indulging in the action. Number one, meaning 4 stops that the person will do before proceeding the action. 4 stops. 4 stops. To ask.
To see if this is good or not.
Before that.
Have a permission to look at it. Look at it first and stop.
Just look at what?
What you want to do.
If you can
To check whether the person has the ability to carry this action or not. That's number 1. Number 2. No, to see whether doing the action is better than not doing it, or not doing it is better than doing it. Number 3, to see if he do that action, would he have the help to do this action? Would he have the help to do this action? But let's stop on the second one. Now he has the ability to do it. Is it now better to do it than leaving it off? Or is it better to leave it off than do it? Now that comes in the play of what? What is the mafsada and the maslaha in this? What is the pros and the cons in this? What are the advantage and the disadvantage of this action? Whether doing the action will bring more good or will it bring more harm? Or whether doing the action will bring more harm than good. Then if it is the case, وَلَيْسَ هُنَاكَ مَفْسَدَةٌ رَاجِحَةٌ, that there is not evil or harm, that barakallahu fikum has a higher percentage, then good. Or he will look whether that the benefit will, alhamdulillah, will be more of a percentage than the harm. He say, at that point on, now he say, حِينَ إِذٍ إِذَا أَمْكَنَ التَّخَلُّصِ, if he has the ability to remove him, he say, فَمِنْهُ فَذَاكَ, if he has the ability to do so, let him do so. But the asl, وَإِلَّا, if it is not the case, فَالْأَصْلُ الصَّبْرُ, the origin, right, of the issue here is to have patience. If he is a ruler, that is a kafir ruler. He's a kafir. It is not like you debating whether he's a kafir or not. No, but he's a kafir. Now the asl is what? It is still to be patient upon him, upon his harm and the like. But if there is a possibility, and then you're going to look into whether doing it is better than not doing it, or you check that not doing it is better than doing it, and if you now doing it, you will be helped, you will have the necessary help, then فَذَاكَ أخي بسرعة.
قال حفظه الله أما وهو مسلم فما دام في دائرة الإسلام وما دام يصلي فلا يجوز الخروج عليه حتى يروا الكفر البواح فيخرج بالشروط التي ذكرت.
He mentioned حفظه. He said, now if the Imam is a Muslim, and he is a Muslim that as long as he is in the Da'iratul Islam, he is in the realms of Al-Islam, and he prays, it is not permissible to be revolting against him. It is not permissible to renegade against him. He say, up until that you see a crystal clear cut kufr in him. Until you see a crystal clear cut kufr in him. Who is seeing it? Who is seeing it? Al-ulama. Al-ulama. Because why al-ulama? Because they are the one that know what is al-kufr and what is not al-kufr. What is al-kufr al-asghar wal-kufr al-akbar? The Khawarij that go against the Muslim ruler, they don't know the difference between kufr al-akbar and kufr al-asghar. They don't know the major kufr and the minor kufr. For them, kufr is kufr. Akhi, kufr al-asghar will not take the individual out of the fold of Islam. But it will reduce, barakallah fikum, it will diminish the completeness of his belief, of his iman. So who is to be seen the kufrun bawah? It is the alim, the scholar. Not for me and you, barakallah, to say, oh, he's a ruler, he's a disbeliever. La, that is in the hands of the ulama, barakallah fiqh. The Shaykh hafidhahullah, he mentioned, he say, فَيَخْرُجْ أو فَيُخْرَجْ, and he will be taken out, meaning that ruler, if all the conditions that we just met are there. All the conditions that we just met, right, are there. Meaning what? Number one, having the ability. Number two, checking the balance, whether it's better or it's more harm or it's more harm or it's less harm. Number three is to see if you gotta get help to establish that, and if doing it, alhamdulillah, is so, then to remove him. If not, those conditions are not met, then the asl is what to be patient. So to safeguard from spilling the blood of the Muslim. Naam. Alhamdulillah. The Shaykh Hafidhah, he said that we suffice ourselves with this qadr. Alhamdulillah. We also suffice ourselves with this qadr. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those that will be firm upon salafiyah hatta nalqa, until we meet him. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. سبحانك اللهم ربنا وحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. If there was any mistake that I have done, please rectify me. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala rectify you all.